What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Tyshida J. If you are new here, welcome. If not, welcome back, sis. Alright, y'all, I am back with another video. I know I think it's been 2 weeks since I posted another video. But child, we here now, okay? So, listen. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that like button. This is why you should be consistent. If you are new here, go ahead and thumbs up this video. Smash that bell post notification so you can be notified every time your girl upload a new video. And more importantly, subscribe to the family. Like, we love to see you. We love to have you here. Like, come on in, sis. What are you doing? Bring a friend. Another friend, your cousin, your baby mama, whoever. Tell them to come in, join the gang, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. And so, y'all, I really wanted to come and make this video because I realized, like, I had an issue with worrying about what people thought about me. And I know that might sound like real strange, but just from me to you, like, I had an issue with worrying about what people think about me. And so I had to get deep into myself and like really figure out why or what about what somebody else say about me, think about me, bothers me. And it really just boiled down to the fact of like not having enough confidence in yourself, not knowing who you are as a person, not being grounded in who you are, so that no matter what a person says or how a person feel about you or what's being said behind your back, it doesn't affect you, it doesn't move you, it doesn't change you, because you worked hard and built yourself up to the point where, hold on y'all, my shirt, hey bro, you worked, okay, just yeah, like let's bring it up some. But anyway, you work hard enough to know that you know exactly who you are as a person. So no matter what happens or is going on around you, that you stand confident. I know in your growing up, I was always well kept, well manicured, stayed in the ladies, was popular like in my time. So I could mask how I felt about myself and how other people felt about me by putting on clothes. It was easy for me to cover up my emotions, and I always made sure that I was presentable. I was to the T. You was never hardly ever catching me slacking, slipping, not being top tier. I was always top tier. Every time you seen me, like, that's just how I grew up. That was just how my mama decided she wanted to raise her kids, whatever. But I said all that to say, like, you gotta know who you are on and off a camera. You gotta know who you are regardless of what the next person think about you. You gotta know who you are even in those tough moments, even in those days when you don't feel like getting up to put no clothes on. You don't feel like you have to go all out your way to look good. And don't get me wrong, looking good, feeling good, all goes hand in hand. But knowing who you are and being confident in that, no matter what phase of life you are going through, no matter what, even what somebody you may think somebody is thinking about you, like, make sure you stay grounded, make sure you surround yourself with positive things, and make sure that you get to know who you are, the things that you like. Know who you are outside of a relationship or outside of what you grew up and have known yourself to be all your life, because things change, people change, and you might be doing something in your life that people might not agree with. You might be living your life a way that people don't necessarily agree with or accept, and they may have stuff to say about it. You might be an outcast, you might be the black sheep of your family because don't nobody fool with you and how you do certain type of things. But at the end of the day, stand confident, stand strong in who you is and what you doing. I know for me personally, I always worried about what people thought about me as far as my sexuality went, because I know that I grew up, first of all, in a very Christian-like family, and for two, when I was a kid, here go a transparency moment. When I was a kid, my mama told me she didn't like gay people. So I definitely hid that part of my life for as long as I could. And even with me hiding it, like, I always wondered, looked around, thought about, you know, what somebody would be saying, or who would go back and tell my mama, or, you know, just how things would get out. So I always worried about it. I always worried about not being top tier up until I got out of high school. And then I just didn't really care about putting on clothes no more, because I done did this since I was a kid. Since before I knew what putting on clothes was. Oh, I might be a little different from the other group of people, but literally, like, girl, I was that girl. But as I grew older, like, girl, you catch me. If you don't, you don't. Like, I'm coming, I'm showing up however I am, just how I am. Like, the outside does not define me. What somebody else says or thinks about me affected me a lot, and that's why I did a lot of the things that I did. That's why I was sneaky. That's why I was just, you know, pretty much just hiding everything. Like, or I had to mask everything. I had to put on clothes. I had to do all this stuff to keep up an image. Like, when you are confident in yourself, girl, you do not care what nobody else thinks. The main thing about anything is just being happy within yourself. Like, truly loving yourself, being happy, and just really, man, forget these people. People have all kind of perceptions on how they feel like life should be, how life should go, what age you supposed to do X, Y, and Z, when you supposed to have X, Y, and Z. And it's like, girl, that's not the reality of a lot of people's situation. In my case, it was not. I had to go through a lot of different situations, a lot of different hard lessons to figure out just who I am and what I like, and stand confident in it regardless of who didn't like it, how it made somebody feel. I have always pretty much had a, like, I'm gonna still do what I want to do type of attitude. But I also still low-key struggle with a lot of parts of my life. And I was always struggling, you know, just basically with the part of me that had already grew from that part of my life to the new part. It was always a constant battle of what part of my life I actually wanted to show, or how I wanted to be. And it was like, nah, girl, this is me. This is me being Tyshida, not showing up trying to impress nobody, not trying to be over here, not gonna be with somebody just because it may seem easier for the next person to understand, or they don't understand because it's them and it's not you, or it's whatever. Like, sometimes you have to, like, understand that a lot of times when people have stuff to say about you, those are their own personal internal feelings. Like, people will literally judge you, criticize you, critique everything you do, screenshot you, put your stuff all over the internet, and really talk about you whole time. Like, girl, that be how they be feeling about themselves. But of course you ain't gonna sit nowhere and just talk about yourself. Hold on, y'all, let me fix this shirt again. Okay, well, okay, y'all, so I'm back. But of course people ain't gonna sit here and talk about themselves. That would be just too much, like, right. So when people have stuff to say about you and what you are doing with your life, how you are choosing to live your life, like, you literally just have to tell yourself, like, girl, I don't care what nobody say about me. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you say behind my back when I'm not listening, when, like, none of that matters, because at the end of the day, I stand firm in who I am. It's more of a them problem, not a you problem. And you got to know yourself well enough to know, like, a lot of times people haven't got to the point in their growth that you may be in, where you are confident in who you are, but because they're not, every time they see you, every time they see your name, every time somebody says something about you, they have something negative to say. They have a negative emotion attached to your name. They have a negative way of feeling. They have a negative way of viewing you every time they hear your name. So that means, like, it's their problem, not yours. So you have to learn how, like, from me to you, girl, you got to learn how to, like, let a lot of stuff be water under the bridge, because people be having a lot of internal battles that they be fighting, and you don't need to attach yourself to stuff like that. Just keep working on you, keep learning you, keep loving you, and more importantly, like, keep not caring about what these people say in real life or what nobody else thinks, because as long as you know who you are, none of that other stuff don't matter. But I just had to come in and give y'all a word, because I know I have not been posting consistently. But we almost at 200 subscribers, and I'm so excited. And of course I'm gonna do a giveaway. Hopefully I can hit my goal by the end of the year. I'm not even gonna speak on what it is, but I'm just gonna work hard and let my manifestations and my hard work play out how it's supposed to. But like I said, if you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up, comment something positive down below, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys back in my next video.